noticed. Just like, wait a minute. Hey, welcome. It's Sunday night, and I realized, well, I hadn't done any Magic Realm stuff in quite a while, several days. So this is proof of life. Before anyone calls, it's them to check to see if I had a stroke. I figured we'd put some Magic Realm crap out. And we're streaming just to say, see if anybody comes by and says hello. Also recording to make short weekly videos because obviously once you stream these things can get long, and it's rare that someone cares to watch a 3-hour video. So I figured we'd give the best of both worlds and we'd put those out in addition to, so that you could check the shorter ones out. I'm not sure it matters too much at that point, but we'll see. Anyway. So we're playing the Druid, Woods Girl, Swordsman, and Witch King. The main reason, frankly, is where's mine? You can't see the cursor there. No, you cannot. Main reason is if you check out the Druid and the Swordsman, they're sort of at the bottom of my cohort here. Right, Druid and Swordsman, of the people with 2 games instead of 3 games. And the Woods Girl and the Witch King are at the top currently. So, and strangely enough, it so happens I like the Witch King and I like the Woods Girl, and I have a harder time with the Druid and the Swordsman. So, there you go. So quick board layout here. You got a bunch of folks starting at the inn. You ended up with 2 events right here. Thieves Guild and the Wolves right beside each other. So that's sort of an initial hotspot. Witch King is by his lonesome at the Ghosts, which is a little clunky for him simply because he doesn't have access to what everybody else does in terms of these events up here. We picked the Ghosts and then we drew the events. So there it is. However, he does have access to the ledges and the deep woods all by himself. People would have to come through the cavern here to get down to the southern part of the map, or the Druid can come and enchant the Linden Wood here. And that's it. That's where we are starting off. And we got the Druid, Locate Vault, Survivor, and Locate Shrine. Not my favorite in terms of I should verticalize these, right? There you go. Yeah, not my favorite loadout of quests here for the Druid. Survivor is going to be very hard to deal with. But I would love to just pound and get up to the Thieves Guild here. I'm not sure. Now, I suppose there's no PvP. I do wonder if people would just as soon leave the Thieves Guild, assuming that the Swordsman could get there first, because he's going to have the option to get there first with his ability. While I'm talking, I will drag Chits over. So his ability to go during the turn whenever he wants is going to pretty much preclude everybody else from getting there on that second day before he does. So we should probably keep that in mind when we're writing our move. But locate the vault, locate the shrine, and survivor. We also have these wolves here, so there's a wolf plague. And then, frankly, you have a wolf plague, but you also have a wolf bounty. So every wolf is worth something. So I think that lures everyone in a little bit, right? And then maybe they're just to some degree going, well, okay, I mean, we'll not specifically work together, but they are going to probably naturally work together with all those points super close. Having said that, you do have the swordsman with monster lore, and so that becomes weirdly tricky all of a sudden. The swordsman can pull that to him. But you gotta be careful. There's 6 wolves, so you could get eaten too. So let's. Oh, we don't have a camera set up, so that's clever. I did all that and didn't set up cameras. Well, sir, not your best, not your best videography. So let's go with that as our camera. That's one. I like to get at least the words in here. Rescue, windfall done. That's 2. 3, and there we go. So we're getting the cameras done here. So yeah, everybody has 4, and I do wonder if at some point you don't just like do you go for broke and try to get to those wolves, or do you bag it and just go somewhere else? So I don't know. So I think we're good. All right. So let's do the druid. So the druid is he's not going to super rush anything to get up there. I mean, yeah, the woods girl might take out all the wolves in one fell swoop with the bow, and maybe the swordsman gets a shot in there, but I think we're going to be able to have a shot. So I think we can slow play it a little bit. And by that I mean so we have Guide Spider Octopus and Torchbearer as our 2 spells. Let's hide twice and then move into the Borderlands. That will be our goal. Now keep in mind, we do have the ability to not draw monsters from warning and sound chits, but we are playing the dangerous druid who does draw from sight chits, and he's also immune to curses. The Woods Girl, move cards up, first thing. If those events weren't where they were, she would spend a day here. But because they are and I will rearrange chits while I'm here, because we have the events sort of as we do, she's going to move out. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, I think, and hide. So she's going to move to the woods, and she will hide there, and she'll be done. The swordsman has to make a call. Now normally I would spend this day and I would just hire. I would hire the heck out of the rogues. Because he can actually become a little bit of a force to reckon with 2 or 3 of those rogues hired. But I think we can we're just going to move. We're going to hide, obviously. Move into the woods also. And then our last guy here, the Witch King, I mean, obviously, he has no interest in any of that. Instead, he moves into the deep woods. he has Enchanter. We're going to put 3 marks, right? So he has 3 of them to do. He has Deep Woods, and he is going to. So he gets an extra spell X and a spell. He's going to enchant the tile. Might as well. We are going to hide once we do that. And I think we're done. Oh, no, he gets 1 more phase. Then he's going to rest. Done. So there you go. So he will get that done. So that's it. That's day 1. We're all written. We need this to be random order. And we do need a couple extra dice. So we're going to copy and paste, and then make these dice a little bigger than usual because they are going to be my hide dice. So let's get a monster roll for day 1. It is dragon. So we start with the most majestic of creatures, the dragon. And we're going to start with the Witch King. So the Witch King's going to walk out, move here. He is going to enchant this bad boy, and he's going to burn color to do so. He's paired up the chits. He's going to burn color. And he's in hex. He's in 1, clearing 1. That puts him here. And he's going to then rest this chit back. And he does hide. So let's roll a hide roll. And we would like to, yes, and he does. So he is hid. So what's in here? Bones and Slither 3. Slither 3 is going to draw in the mountains, I think. Yep, Slither in the mountains. And that draws there. Done. And he is done. And he's enchanted 1 of 3. So we'll put him over to the side. The Woods Girl goes up to here. She hides 1 die. And she blows it. But it's a large campfire. So there you go. And the large campfire appears there. And there is nothing in there. 1, 2, 3. The Druid is going to go 1, 2. And he is hiding 2 times. And he rolls a single die for both of those hides. And he is indeed hidden. And so he's going to pull Ruins and Flutter 1. Now, he does not draw. So he is done. Because, again, he is it's the dangerous Druid, but he still doesn't pull from sight chits. He still has peace with nature. And this guy's going to come all the way up there, and then he's going to hide. And he does. So there you go. It's a pretty quiet day 1. Oh, geez. Okay. That's a pretty quiet day 1. That's it. I think we got day 2 coming. So I do think, again, the Swordsman's going to obviously bolt up there and take the Thieves Guild point. So I think everybody else is just going to concede it to him. Now the question is, does he monster lore? Because, man, that would be awesome. But you got to be careful because 6 wolves is non-trivial for the swordsman, right? The swordsman can certainly kill a wolf around, but being unarmored, he does not have sort of the leeway to dink with them like, say, the Amazon would. And neither does the wood girl, but of course she's going to ambush Archer the heck out of him. Now, if they were inclined to work together at all, then they would all hide up somewhere and monster lure those bad boys in for a point. Because everybody would get at least the bounty, and then someone would luck out and get more wolves than someone else, pretty much. That would be the competition. But I do think the Druid. So 1, 2, 3. I think the Druid is going to still hide and then move, move, and move. And he's going to move to the guild. I mean, that's what he is ultimately going to do. The Woods Girl is going to... So she's going to call her rescue out. Because those wolves are just too good. Now, she doesn't really love the fact that she's going to be calling a rescue into a cave, just because it's going to take more rounds. So let's see. She's going to pick a native group, D6 plus 2, the Woodfolk. So the top Woodfolk is stuck there, and she has a rescue to effect. So she pops the rescue, and the rescue is the Woodfolk at the wolves. The wolf. And she has, I'm going to actually just put her chit here to indicate she has ended she's been to the Pine Woods. So that is one of her 3 Woodwise. Now, unfortunately, she's going to have to go south for the rest of them. That's going to be rougher. So the Druid's up. I mean, I don't know that she does anything different. I think early on, it's going to be pretty much... I think she hides here, move to the guild. And she'll execute a hide phase there too, just in case. Because doing a hide phase will get you, the Swordsman is obviously going to... he's going to have to hide. He's going to have to move to the guild and then hide again. Because you have to do a hide phase successfully at the guild to become a member. The first person that does that gets the point. So we got one of our enchants, and there's nothing here. So, okay. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Well, at the end of the day, so I do allow myself this. At the end of the day, we were melting into mist. So we do have melt into mist active. So I'm just going to put melt. Done. So that shit is tied up. And we got to watch our purple. We now only have a single purple left. But I do think what that allows us to do is we're going to move into the ledges, and we will hide there. Now we got to be careful where we're enchanting, because we don't want to enchant purples with treasure sites because we are melted into mist. So I think we have day 2 settled. Day 2 is settled. We'll move the chit. We'll get a monster roll. 2. So we're just going to go down the chart. Serpents and demons. The swordsman is going to go first, no matter what. He's just going to preempt and go first. So he's going to hide and then move up. Oh, he fails this hide. That's fine. He walks up. He should have actually hid twice. Knowing what I know about his... and he blows it. Yeah, he probably should have done move, knowing that he would go first, right? He should hide twice at the guild only, because no one's going to be able to preempt him. So I'll give him that. Unfortunately, he rolled 2 hides and blew both of them. So he's there. Not hidden. And that's all good. The layers here. But he did not actually get the Thieves Guild. So he is done. The Witch King's going to go 1, 2, 3. And the question is he hidden once he enters there? And he is. And it is dank, so spiders, and patter 2. So nothing down here at all. Now this means this is enchantable by our Witch King. With the caveat that later on, if an event happens, you're not going to be able to really take part in it. The Woods Girl now does the goofy thing. Now she hid first because she gets a bonus hide, and she actually didn't expect to be in the contention for Thieves Guild. So she gets a nice hide there, goes 1-2, and she will exact another hide just to see if she can join the Thieves Guild. And she can, and she does. And because the Woods Girl is going to be way luckier than our buddy here, she's going to score his point. So she gets the Thieves Guild. So that's her first point. She is a member of the Thieves Guild. She could learn the steel activity for 10. She could sell there. She can buy lockpicks. And she gets $5. So even better. So she got $10. She adds 5 to that. She got 15. So the Woods Girl is actually pretty much ahead of the game. She's got $15. So she's actually going to be winning gold here momentarily. So she's off to a nice start. And that leaves the Druid. The Druid waltzed up there and did a hide. Also, the Druid always rolls a single die 6 to hide, and he succeeds. So those two are hidden. He's the Swordsman is the only one not hidden at the Thieves Guild, ironically. And that is it. So, okay. Well, there you go. It's day 3 coming up. What is the Druid going to do? So, we found the lair. The lair is here. I definitely think the lair's worth a loot or two. We've not found the vault or the shrine, though, which is what the Druid wants. And the Druid also needs to get wounded. He'd rather not, actually. Now, this is a dwelling. So if he wants, so he's going to turn Survivor in. So he's technically at a dwelling. He's going to. Well, that's easy. $5. End your day at a dwelling. $5. And he has $10. We might as well just put that there. So what is he going to do? I mean, obviously, we're going to assume that the Woods Girl's going in. Her rescue's there. I do say we're going to hide and maybe search, though. No reason not to. Our Woods Girl is definitely going to hide, and she's going to move to 6. Our Swordsman is a little sore over losing his point there. So the only problem with Monster Lore, and I was thinking of doing it, but the only problem with doing Monster Lore is simply the fact that if you do Monster Lore, that card is then stuck. He can't do it just to drag monsters out of a clearing. You have to fight them, or that card slot is stuck until those things are killed. Now we can do it. It's just going to take us a little longer than we would like. So the question is, can you get back hire 2 guys? That's 3 days. And is it going to be fast enough for the Woods Girl to to manage. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to move and move back to the woods. Then we're going to hide and hide again. And there's a reason for that. So not the best for the Witch King, though. The Witch King is a little dicey here with a little dicey with his what he's found so far. So I think he's going to move back to the woods. Gonna extra spell X and spell. And spell again, by the way. And then rest. So he is done. So that's it. Let's get a monster roll for day 3. It's a 5. Swordsman's going to go first. He's going to preempt everybody and go first. The Swordsman's going to go down and down to there. Woods Girl is hiding. She blows it. Ooh, that's bad news for her. And a little bit for the Swordsman, actually. She blows it and walks into the wolves and is blocked. The Druid is hiding. He does. And he... Oh, did she draw any monsters? No. And he searches 3 times for the lair. That's a fail. That's 1. 2 fails. You got this. Oh, that's a success. Bam! Success. So he's found the Druid finds the lair. Lair is located. But I think we are done. It's the Witch King's turn. The Witch King is going there. He's going to spell X and spell, which is going to cause this to burn. He's going to enchant, effectively, this hex. That is 2 enchanter. Then he's going to flip this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he's going to rest and drag that back in. So he's done 2 out of the 3. It's ruins, and nothing's here on a 5. We can't play Monster Lore because those monsters are blocked. The Woods Girl, however, is not going to sit here on this. She's going to fatigue a chit and get out of dodge because she needs to be heading to do this work. Druid time. I think we'll still hide and we'll search the lair. I think the Woods Girl probably is pretty sure what he's up to at this point. So she's going to move to the guild. She's going to move to the woods. She's going to hide. And then move to where the Swordsman is. So there you go. So I think we're going to assume she knows what he's going to do. Now, is he going to move and do it? No, I think he needs her. I think he might even tip her off. I think he hides, alerts or something. Hides. Because remember, kids, hide is always better than alert. Then he'll use Monster Lore at the end of his day. The Witch King Witch King is going to rest. He's going to move back to the ledges. He's going to spell X and spell. So that's 3 phases. So he'll have rested and he'll do another spell phase. And that should burn Enchanter. Like he should be through Enchanter. And I don't know if I have a Mage Totem. Do I have a Mage Totem? Oops. I don't know if I got I have a Mage Totem. There you go. So I'll actually pull it out right there. Now, I shouldn't pull that right on him only. It's not like he's the only person that's ever going to get an item. I mean, or is he? So there you go. So that is day 4 written, and let's get a monster roll up in here. 2, back to serpents and demons. The swordsman will just go, I suppose, last, really. Woods Girl's coming down here, hidden, and she is hidden. The druid is going to hide. He does. And he's going to search 3 times, and these are loots. Loots of the lair. Lair loots. 2. Ooh, the Glimmering Ring. 1 type 3 spell. Oh, right. And we are effectively playing as though this... So this is a chit. He can use this. He can actually use that as a type 3 chit. So he has 1 loot. This is his second loot, is a 6. So that's the 6th item in the deck. Deft Gloves. And he can't use this yet. I'm going to put it over here, but he can't use it this time because he wouldn't have been able to equip them yet. Third loot. Oh, 6. So that's going to fail. Does anything appear? Nothing appears. He is done. Witch King moves into there. He enchants it. We'll let him rest. I don't know if he can rest or not when he's missed it. Hide, follow. We'll let him. So he did rest already. He moved in. He did a spell X and spell. So that will burn this. He will then flip that and rest again. No? No, he didn't. Nope, nope, nope. But he will flip that. So he rests. Yeah, that's it. Sorry. Mental labs. Bam. Now the other thing that it lets him do is move through the secret paths and passages. Now he is going to draw 2, no, slither. It's not spiders. It is slithery creepy crawlies. And that is nothing. So he gets Enchanter done. Completed. That's 1 card point for our Witch King. Where are we at? Witch King. Enchanter. 1 point. Done. And that card can go away. And he's going to get another one. Guide. So he can search. This is actually useful for him because finding passages is not the Witch King's forte. So the Witch King has a Mage Totem. He gets 5 uses of it, and then he has to discard it. So I'm going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm just going to put these on this totem. They could probably use to be smaller. Oops. Good enough. Sure. Okay, they're done. I think that's it, right? Nope. We got the Swordsman. Swordsman is hiding a ton. Yes, Swordsman hides all day. And he does. And that is the day. And at the end of the day, the Swordsman is going to use monster lore and drag these guys down here. Now, the rescue comes with them, as the rescue does. So we're going to have this combat go first. Go. So we got the Woods Girl, we got the Swordsman. Swordsman is not super keen on jumping in on this right away. He might let the Woods Girl, because he doesn't want to get caught with like 3 of these dudes. Well, 3 is okay. So they're both hidden for right now. She is obviously ambush archering. So she's going to ready her bow, readies the bow, takes a pod shot on any of these guys. That guy. So she targets him. She has to roll 1 die to stay hidden, and she does. And now she's going to hit this guy no matter what happens. Does he flip or not, just in case? He does not. And now she's going to gut him. So she needs, I think, a 4, 3, 2, or 1. Because she can do down to -1 level to do medium damage. So 4, 3, 2, or 1's a kill. It's a 5. It's not a kill. She is still hidden. Same deal. Well, does she want to fatigue? That really is the question. Sure. She is going to play something akin to this. And she will shoot him again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So she's going to take the first kill. Is she still hidden or not? She is. Boop. She's going to drag that guy up. And she has fatigue. She is going to fatigue a fight. So this is round 3, I believe. 4, 3, 2, 1. She does kill the second wolf. Does she? Oh, she is unhidden. Oh, geez. Her bow is unreadied. She is unhidden. The next round, they're all targeting her. She, of course, is going to play one of these and run. So she's going to run and have to fatigue a move. The Swordsman is going to use this chance. He'll have readied his weapon with whatever, and he's going to use this chance with an L2 to target one of these guys. So I will pull him over to the Swordsman sheet. So this is whatever, round 4, effectively. No one's on the Swordsman's target. So this guy stays put. He is going to flip, but that doesn't matter. He stays put. The Swordsman will kill him and take that, and then he will have to fatigue a fight. The Woods Girl is going to have to fatigue a move. So she's going to fatigue, I think, this move, and she'll drag that one back. He is out of the clearing, and these guys all come over to his sheet. So the question is this: how is this going to work? Well, unfortunately, how it's going to work is you are going to get hit by one of these dudes. A 1 or a 4 works. If you had any armor or anything like that, you'd be able to manage. We cannot. We're going to play this and fatigue a move, and we're going to get out of dodge that round also. Done. So we got 3 of these wolves left. And the swordsman is going to run here. The woods girl just arrived. She has to run that direction. So they're both going like that. Both of these guys collected. The bounty. So the woods girl gets the wolf bounty. And that's a card. The swordsman gets wolf bounty. Also a card. So woods girl has a card. Swordsman has a card. Like that. The swordsman gets one prowess. Woohoo! And the woods girl gets 3 prowess. I will put that on their sheets. 3 and 1. And though it's dumb, technically the woods girl now is winning prowess. And the swordsman is slightly behind in prowess. I am going to shrink these down to a little itty bitty size. Those are her 2 trophies to turn in. And he also gets 1 trophy to turn in. Done. Okay. That's that. Still have a rescue here. I think that's the day. All right. It is day 5. Druid. Druid's getting his death gloves on. He has got a ring. We gonna do anything else? I mean, I hate to say it, but we still have. There is still crap to loot, so we are going to search. We're gonna full out loot this thing. Done. The woods girl still wants to enact her rescue. So there's still 3 wolves left. I think it's pretty simple. She's going to move to 2. She's going to hide, and move back to the wolves. Done. We did not defeat the monsters yet, so we have not completed monster lore. So we need to wait until we completed monster lore. Now, I would love to get. I mean, we don't need the trophy, but we do need to move to. He should have moved this way. He could have gone here, come back and dealt with them at a later date. So, but we didn't do that. We're going to move to 2. We're going to hide. We are going to rest. Then we're going to move back to the wolf. And we are done. And then that's going to leave us with this guy. So this is extra spell phase. So we can actually get 2 extra spell phases, which is sort of cool. Having said that, we haven't. Delver is not going to be a very good win there. So we're going to go 1, 2. So first off, let's check we have 2 purples. That's good. That's good stuff. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to have to be mountain 5. Move, mountain 5. And we are done. So I think we are ready for the 5th day. Two serpents, demons. All right. Swordsman he's gonna wait. He's gonna go last, I think. I don't think he feels the need to go first. Druid is searching. All loots all day for the Druid. Let's loot. 6, that's a fail. 1, 2, 5. At least we get something. 3, fail. 4, success. Holy crap. I don't know that we can't carry that Sacred Grail. That is too damn bad, because that is vaguely awesome. We do get the Sacred Statue. We're going to have to drop the Grail. I don't see a good way to deal with the Grail. So we're going to leave the Grail in the Thieves Guild. Actually, we don't have to leave the Grail in the Thieves Guild. We're going to hold the Grail. We're holding the Sacred Grail. Done. We ended our day in a dwelling, or we have ended our day in this dwelling, so we are going to pop Windfall real quick. And draw again. So we have Tiny Hut in Mountains. Oh, we dropped Survivor. I'm sorry. We had Windfall. Now we have Tiny Hut in the mountains. So we have 15 bucks. And we got lots and lots of treasure. So that's sort of cool. So I think next time we are going to sell this Sacred Statue, or the Grail, I mean. So as long as nothing appears, which it doesn't today, we're actually in place to sell that Grail. The Witch King is going to go 1, because he's melted into mist. 2, 3, 4. We get some smoke and roar. So this is all dragons all day, but nothing else. The Woods Girl is going to go here. She hides 2 times, I believe. She fails once. She succeeds the second time. Heads back in to do her rescue work. He goes here. It's going to hide just 1 time. And he does succeed. Then he heads back in. And he also gets a rest in. There you go. So we do have another fight. He is going to indeed ready his weapon with a chit. He's going to target one of these Yutzes first thing and become unhidden. She is targeting one, of course, readying her weapon, and she's going to shoot him down. Let's see how this goes. So first, this guy is as of yet untargeted and on no one's sheet. So this dude goes down 1. Does he flip? It doesn't really matter unless she doesn't kill him and he gets, say, transferred over. Done. He's flipped. Her attack roll is a 4, 3, 2, or 1. It is a 6, so he is not killed. Does she become unhidden? Yes. Oh, that is a little bit unfortunate news for the Woods Girl. Over here, this guy stays put. Does he flip? He does. And we stab him, run him through. We have to burn a fight, but we do get the kill. Now we have 2 Unhidden targets. So, Woods Girl is the red die. The white die is the Swordsman. We're going to assign them to whoever rolls higher. So, first wolf looks like it goes to the Woods Girl. Second wolf looks like it goes to the Woods Girl. So, the two wolves attack the Woods Girl. Very, very dangerous. So, Swordsman is going to ready his weapon again. And he's going to play and target one of these guys. So he's going to cover one of the Woods Girl's moves here. And indeed, so he's going to do, so she's going to target that one. She cannot play a fight fast enough to ready her bow. So that's going to stink. They can't do worse than a 4, so she's going to go there. The Swordsman is going to be targeting. I mean, she could run. If they're both on her, she could run. So actually, that's what she has to decide. I think she's going to run instead. So she's going to play this L2. She's going to fatigue this L3. She's going to book it out of the plays. I mean, it was super likely that she could have, that she might have survived. But there was a small chance that this guy flips down. She doesn't kill him. In the meantime, this guy is unassigned. We have an unassigned wolf, and we have so he's going to drop down. I don't think that he can flip over to anything which does not cause, and it does. So he kills him. He has to fatigue another. So he's going to take that one and drag that one back. And we got one last wolf, and he is assigned to our guy. So the worst we can do is a 4 and a 4. We're going to slow play this one for a round or two and just see if we can get lucky on this round. 3, we do not get lucky this round. Doesn't flip. So that's one round where nothing has happened. So now we're going to switch over to the big guns here. He stays put. Oh, and we missed, so this flips. He flips. We got him. We have to fatigue another fight. But we have indeed cleared out the wolves, and we killed all 3 today. So that is 6 prowess for us. So that's 6 prowess. We do get Wolf Plague. And the Woods Girl does too. So let's, so she still gets that. We get 3 more trophies. So we get the Wolf Plague, and we killed the most. So let me go over here. Let's give her her due. Wolf Plague. And so she has 3 card points. And she didn't kill anything today. And she fatigued a lot. Like, that was an expensive womp for her, right? She just she was like, yeah, okay. Didn't get anything done. So he gets a 1d6, and he gets to roll to see what is his trophy, since he killed the most. A wolf charm. You can walk the woods, but you must roll each time you do so. We don't have one for this. Well, okay. That's too bad. Okay, we're gonna have to make one. And put wolf charm. So we do have the wolf charm. We can walk the woods. We also score monster lore. So that is an additional point for the swordsman. So the swordsman actually is scored 3 points in cards, having done that. So not bad. Now he has locate statue. We have all the locates are out. Locate pool, locate vault, locate shrine, locate statue. So that was day 5. Reasonably eventful week so far. Plague of Wolves is gone. The Wolf Bounty is still up, so we got 2 weeks here on the Wolf Bounty. Put those just so I vaguely remember. Wolves are going to be 3 GP each if you bring them back to a dwelling. So there's going to be a lot of gold floating around here early on. Oh, and the Woods Girl gets a rescue. Jesus Lord. Okay. I almost forgot. So she also pops rescue. So that's going to bring her to 4 card points this early. So her and the swordsman have cleaned right the hell up, and just taken a bunch of cards early. So, that's it. Let's figure out the day here. So the first thing is I think we're gonna do, and I mean this isn't a huge deal, right? It's not going to change the game, but we're gonna burn our tiny hut. Do we care about any of? We don't like the shaman, so there you go. Who sells? He sells type 2. Of course we don't like him. Of course not. That's how we roll. We're gonna take the scholar. With our tiny hut. We get to place him in any mountain clearing we would like to place him in. I'm going to place him right at the crag. So tiny hut is gone. We can now draw a new quest card for tomorrow. Done. In the meantime, what we're going to do, there are what, 4 cards left? 3 cards left. So, I mean, it's not like it's a... We're going to search, 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 and trade. We should be at least a little bit careful. Well, no, I don't think we need to be careful. I think we're good. So we're going to search, 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 and trade, and then we're going to be done here. The Woods Girl has completed rescue, so let's get rid of that for her. She has find armor. Ugh. Okay, in roar. Okay, find armor in roar. Not a big fan of that one, generally. So what the hell is she gonna do? She needs to do woods. That's really sort of the gig. She needs to do all of her crap that she needs to do in the woods. But getting to the woods is a little bit of a mess. So they're both in here. I would love to end my day at a dwelling so that I can get my crap back. 1, 2. Windfall, find armor. She could head up here, head to the cliff, In fact, I think that's what we're going to do. I think she's going to move, 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 and move to the cliff. So if you're going to take a giant cliff move there, go around, do a roundabout. He's going to search and trade. I think the swordsman wants to return 1, 2, 3. So he's going to go move, move, move to the inn, and he is going to trade at the inn. And he is done. And then our guy here, well, ugh. I think we're going to head to the Linden Wood. It's a bust down here. There are literally no treasure sites in the south, except for the high pass we don't know. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to Lindenwood 2. So we're going to go move, 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 and move to LW2, and then we are done with our day. So that's it. It's day 6. We're almost done with this first week here. And we got a 1, so dragons again. I think the swordsman just maybe goes first. Does he like the company? He likes the company. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, just like that. And he's going to trade in. So he's going to trade, and company's not there. These guys are worth $12. So he's going to turn all this crap in for $12. So he starts with 10. He gains 12 from the bounty. He's up to 7 and 22. Like really, really rocking it here. He's going to buy from the, so he's going to trade with the rogues and buy from the rogues. Now, $22. I am tempted, of course, to look at horses. Because horse extra move phase looks awesome. Power boots, not bad. Let you carry crap. So would a horse. So would a horse, my friend. So would a horse. I don't really care for the shoes of stealth. I can definitely try for the power boots. I could try for a horse, but that would be all my money. And mind you, it's a free move phase, which is huge. But not a free move phase once you get into those caves. So, we're gonna try for we're gonna try for the power boots. It's $8. We're gonna roll a trade on the friendly column. We get a no deal, so that's that. But we do turn in all our bounty. The company appears. And things are looking up for the swordsman. Who else gets to go? Woods Girl gets to go. Woods Girl's going 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Shrine in 4. Okay. That's it. Shrine in 4. She is done. Witch King goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and he is done. And that is Bones. The Druid. Oh, he's looting still. So he's going to still loot a little bit and then trade. So he's going to loot, loot, loot. 5 is a fail. 6 is a fail. Wow, come on. You got one number. No, 4 is a fail. So we are going to trade now, and we're going to sell this guy to the Thieves Guild. And so this guy is going to sit here forever, putting white magic in there, and he gets $12. So we got a lot of money floating around early. Oops. A lot of cash floating around early. And a great treasure, which is sort of cool. So yeah, this is sort of a wacky game here so far. I actually don't quite know the score except for the Witch King's behind. I know that. Everybody else has been burning down the house here. The Witch King is lagging a bit. This is day 7. There is black and white magic everywhere today. I do think the Witch King wants Delver. So I do think he's going to go for that. What's the Druid going to do? I mean, it's a good question, right? Let's see. What is the Druid going to do? I mean, oh, he has a card too coming to him because Tiny Hut's gone. So he Tiny Hutted. He has a card coming to him. He has Arsonist. He has to find people he does not like. Or not. We'll see. So who doesn't the Druid like? The Druid does not like the Order. He does not like the Wood Folk. So he could pick, say, Petty Revenge on the Order and make his way to the Order, which isn't miles away, but it's not super close. Well, he go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 7, he can get there. So I think the Druid is going to do Petty Revenge versus the Order. That's going to be how he calls that one. But I think today, what's he going to do today? I think we give this one more day. We'll trade also once, just in case we find something we can't sell. We'll get rid of it instantly before anything shows up. The Woods Girl. The Woods Girl has a couple options. But I don't like sort of where she's at right now, card wise. She can go 1, 2, 3 and hide, turn in her cards, get her windfall done. So I think she's going to move to the chapel, and she is going to hide. She's going to turn in windfall and cards. Card up. Done. The swordsman, I think, is going to do what he needs to do. I think he's going to trade with the company to see what they have. He's going to hire 3 times. That's going to be his first week. And then finally, your Witch King here is going to move to Cavern 3. And that's going to give him Delver, he needs Cave and Cavern. And that's it. That's day 7. Day 7, we have dangerous day 7s. We got 2 of these coming. And we roll, and it is both dragons. So it's not that dangerous. This dragon comes off the board. And we are ready for day 7. We're just going to let this guy go. Oh, the company comes off the board. So there you go. So there really is no point in trading with them. I mean, we can roll again. We're going to roll for the workhorse this time for giggles. It's $11. Price times 4. We don't want it. Then we're going to hire 3 times. First 3 guys are $1. No deal. Price times 2. So for $2, we're going to get 1. That's 7. This is Rogue 6 for $3. We'll take it. -5. So if we add 14 days to this, day 21, we're going to Rogue 7 and 6. Now, we can't run as effectively from everything, but these guys give us the ability to handle goblins and so on fairly easily. And actually, I hate to say, I'm going to Lucky Day, that second roll, 5. So for price times 4, we can get the 3rd guy. We're going to do it. 9. So we're down to $13, but we also have Rogue Folk. So we might as well go for the full shebang, but that puts us down to $13, which is going to suck because it's going to take us out of the gold hunt a little bit, but that's okay. So that's the Swordsman. It's the Druid next. Druid next is going to search 3 times. All loots. So we're looking for a 1, a 2, or a 3. Nope. That's fail once. Failed twice. Come on, man. Nope, failed 3 times. And the dragon appears. We don't get smoke because we don't need to do that, but the dragon does appear. And we are unhidden, by the way. And we traded, but it doesn't matter. We don't, there's nothing to do. So we go 1, 2. Oh, we get Dank and the pool. The Swordsman wants the pool. Not the Witch King. And the company reappears, by the way. Here. And then the Woods Girl has to go, right? Because she didn't go. Yeah, she chapels up. So she's going to go here. I think she hides. Yeah, she does hide. Just in case something's going to show up, but nothing is. And she's good. So she hides. She doesn't have to deal with them. And I think she's going to collect $6 from Windfall and another $11 total because of these and her Windfall. Oops. She's going to burn Find Armor. And she gets Explore Borderland. And Take Cover, which is super useful, especially if you're doing that Explore stuff. I like those better. She now has 26 gold in her pocket. And that's the end of the first week. So there you go. We knocked that out. Let's take a look at scores. So real quick score check. I have the Druid at 27 gold, 1 gray treasure, nothing else. I have the Woods Girl at 26 gold, 3 notoriety, 3 prowess, 4 cards. I have the Swordsman, 7 prowess, 3 cards, 13 gold. And I have the Witch King at 1 card. So let's pull the scores up and we'll do a tally here. So it looks to me as though prowess-wise, the Swordsman's in first place, Woods Girl's in second. Gold is the Druid, and then the Woods Green. Gray Treasures is all the Swordsman. Spells is no one at the moment. So our scores look to be 4 for the Druid. The Woods Girl has 6 right now. The Swordsman has 5. The Witch King has 1. And that is only the first week. So there you go. Pretty good stuff for the first week. I thought that was a pretty good first week. I don't think anybody did poorly. I do think, unfortunately, I think that the Witch King, who didn't make a bad call by starting down here, but he has 1, 2, 3, 4 treasure locations, of which he's only seen. Don't get me wrong, he's not seen them all. He's missing the high pass, but none of them came to fruition. None of them bore any fruit at all. Now, what that means is that the Lost Castle, I think, has to be here. It's in the crag. The Lost Castle is in the crag. And I am reasonably certain that the Lost City, well, it's either in the high pass or it's in the caves. And we've only seen what? The lair and the shrine and the pool. So 3. So 5 of the treasure locations are still out. And they are probably in, well, they're in the high pass, the crag, or the caves. So sort of a wonky first week there as far as money goes. The Druid pulled a ton of cash. The Woods Girl also, and the Swordsman. So they collected on the bounties pretty well. And so good stuff. Good stuff. So we're going to take a break real quick, and we'll be right back. And then we'll try to get week 2 up. So bye-bye. Be back in a little bit. All right. Well, greetings for week two. Week two, we are just getting started here. And it's been a wacky week one. Lots of scoring between the Woods Girl and the Swordsman. They scored quite a bit with regards to wolves and a couple quests. It's sort of amazing when all that comes together into one. It's neat when it all comes together and you can do off of one group of monsters, get 2, 3, or 4 points or whatever. So the Druid had to run at the end of day 7 also. So where is he going to go and end up? I think he's going to go this way. So he's there. So at the beginning of week 2, we need to draw cards first. We'll take this chit off. Since the wolf bounty is only good for another week. And 2 people have scored it already, so it's really the Witch King would be looking to score it, and the Druid. So we're going to draw 3 cards. We have the Lost Crone. Oh, excuse me, sirs. A Dead Adventure. That's easy enough to deal with. And the Dwarven Smith in the Lost Castle. So let's get the chits out here. So we have an Adventurer and the Smith and the Crone. So the Dwarven Smith is at the Lost Castle, so we just put him up there. The Dead Adventurer, I'm going to put this away, but we're going to roll it. All Dead Adventurers are the same. We put them out Cavern 6. Oh, wow. Well, the Witch King just lucked out there. And then we have a Dwarven Smith in the, whatchamacallit, the Lost Crone. I'm sorry, the Lost Crone, I mean. Lost Crone is 4/6, the Cliff. 6. So there's the Lost Crone. There's a Dead Adventure. Now you have to bring it back to a dwelling to score points, but you can get a treasure. So that's good. And yeah, and we don't know where the Smith is. We're pretty sure where the damn Smith is. He's up here at the Smith is at in up here. He's in a crag. Almost certain, right? Is there any other mountainy tile? There is no other mountain tile waiting to be uncovered. So that is going to be quite the spot there. So let's take a quick look at everybody. Locate the vault, locate the shrine. And so we're going to head, so the Druid is going to naturally head up this way to do his work here. So the Druid is going to head 1, 2, 3, and 4. He's going to head to Cliff 5. Move, 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 and move. Cliff 5. Done. The Woods Girl. So she's ended her turn here just to get rid of these cards. Explore Borderland is a little bit better than what she had. She could use to rest. Do I... Yes, I do. So I'm going to go to Cliff 3. We're going to move, Cliff 3. And then she's going to search and search because she's going to only roll a die there because that's a wood spot there. And I think she's good. What could appear there? She could get a spider. No, she could, well, spider or a giant. She has take cover, though, so she can play it a little fast and loose. The Swordsman could use some rest, too. So I think the Swordsman is actually going to do that. He's going to rest and rest. So he'll take 2 rests. And then where's our goal? Locate the pool. Maybe. Locate the statue. I'm going to bet just because that's the way the universe goes. I'm betting that all the treasure sites are up here. I'm betting all the treasure sites are there. I mean, we already know where the pool is, though. So that's the only issue. And the pool is going to take us the other direction. So what we're going to do, instead of that, we're going to do 3 rests and then move to the valley, since we can get a move. We can get some rests going, start that process. Guide, Sudden Insight, and Delver. So we're still... what do we want to do? I do have 2. I mean, the one nice thing is I have 2 2 magic-y, 2 for color. I hate being stuck in the caves with no extra phases. But I am going to, so we're going to move to the pool, and we are going to search, and we're going to use insight. So we are done. That is going to be our day. So for day 8, and if you stop by, welcome. 5, spiders, imps. Sure, the swordsman will go, and he's going to rest 3 times. So we're going to bring this back and this one back. Done, I suppose. And then we move to the valley, and he is done. And the Witch King is first. Witch King moves up. And he is going to play during a search to automatically locate a site without having to roll. So he is going to locate, and he's going to locate the pool, and he's going to locate the dead adventurer. So he puts the dead adventurer sort of with him. I mean, don't ask me. So he is carrying evidence about the dead adventurer. How's that? So we knock the pull off, and we get the dead adventurer, and that's going to give us a small treasure from the mystical magical pile here. And we do get power gauntlets. Not super useful to us, but we got them. Done. Witch King is completed. The Woods Girl is going to move here and here, and then she's going to search twice to try to find that, and she does. She finds Cliff 3-6. Cliff 3-6. And she is done. Did anything appear? It did. We have to check see if anything appeared in here, and it doesn't. But she does get a little bit of action. 4, 3. So she is done. The Druid is going 1, 2, 3, and 4, but this thing's blocked, but she didn't hide. So I think that we have a combat down here. So she's going to pull a buddy sheet. Now, this thing's not super dangerous. It's just dangerous enough, right? So we're going to play this guy here. This guy's going to lure. So our Woodfolk buddy lures. We're going to ready our bow with this chit, and we're going to play on top of him with whatever other chits. So we're going to have 2 shots at this guy. And he can't auto hit 3. So he goes down 1. Does he flip or not? He does not. So both of us take a shot. We both roll a single die. We have to do heavy, so we're trying to get 3, 2, or 1. I'll shoot first. I miss. The archer hits. Kills it. Done. It's worth 3 points, and we're up to 6 prowess. And that's it. It's the first thing to actually make it to the graveyard. Ha ha! I think that's the whole day, though. Now, is it worthwhile for the Witch King to actually magic sight the pool? I don't even know. Obviously, he could find an artifact. And that would be cool. His sudden insight is gone, so that's something to note. So sudden insight is gone. He does get another quest card. He gets Fan Club. Now, who the hell? What the hell, dude, is like all excited and fan worshipping the Witch King? That's crazy weird. But okay. So at the house, the top rogue is sitting at the house waiting for our buddy here, the Witch King. Okay. The Druid's going to go 1, 2, 3. The Druid is going to move, and well, wait, hold on. I was sort of hoping to grab this guy, but she's got him. So I'm not gonna. I mean, you could beat her there. We do also have to locate the shrine. 1, 2, 3, and then, but let's hide. We're just gonna go move to the chapel, and then we are going to hide. Done. So she's gonna move to 6. That grabs the crone. Then she's gonna, I think, move to 4. Done. He is pretty well rested, so I think we need to just do what it is we're gonna do. He's going for the Smith, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to end up in Bad Valley 4. So move, 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 move. Valley 4, done. And obviously we can score 2 points if we get there because we can turn the adventure in also. So we're going to head to Cavern 2. So we're going to move and move to 2. And we are done. We're not going to bother with the pull so much. So that is for day 9. Let's roll monster roll. 4 giants, trolls. Who goes first? I mean, we'll have this guy go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's done. Druid is first. Druid goes 1, 2, 3. The Druid hides with a 2. And so he is hidden. The Woods Girl goes up, grabs the crone. She is now guiding the crone. Then she walks here, but she is going to draw, I'm pretty sure, that guy. And now that sucks quite a bit, actually, because that's going to make it hard for her to get there. Now she kills him on a 1 or 2. So both her and her guy are going to have a 1 and a 2 chance. That means there's a 2/3 chance of failing twice. She has to do it twice. That is a 4/9 chance of failing and a 5/9 chance of succeeding. So 55% chance she kills it before the giant clubs her woodfolk buddy to death. And a 45-ish%. Well, at 5/9 is 50, yeah, 55.55555. And the 44.444 chance of the woodfolk guy getting probably bashed by that club, right? Ugh. I think the strange part is I think she risks it because I think she wants to move forward. I think that's the push you do. He goes down and down. No giants or trolls in here. So he is done. I think everybody is done. But for the Woods Girl and her fight, ugh, this is not a good fight. So we're going to put that out. So for this, we have to raise a level. So it's 2 or a 1 in both cases. So let's move this giant. What we're hoping to do is we're hoping for a 2 or a 5. That will move everything out of the way. 1, not so great. So the giant is going to crack that guy. So the dude rolls 1 or a 2, 1 or a 2, 2, boop, and it kills him, doing tremendous damage before any of that hits. And we get 8 more points. So we're starting to rack up the points on the Woods Girl side. Slowly. I mean, there's no 20-point coups here, but just enough. And that means we do not have to move out today. So that's good. That is a good use of her time. Druid's going to hide. He's going to search to do arsonist. So we're going to arson. There you go. Done. The Woods Girl is going to move to the guard. So she moves to the guard. That gets her lost prone. That's going to be a point. What's her next goal? Borderlands and Woodwise. So explore Borderlands. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she can drop her off 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. I think she's just gonna book it. 1, 2, 3, 4 to Lindenwood 5. Move, 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 move. Lindenwood 5. Oops. So that's going to get her 2 of the Woodwise. There you go. The third player here, the Swordsman. Swordsman has the pool. What are we going to do? The Swordsman is trying for the Smith. Actually, that might be a mess. The Smith is going to be in 1. Holy crap, that's going to suck. So yeah, you're going to have to literally haul ass through the crag to get to this Smith. That is not good. Now you wish you had horse because you could do 2 and go. So we're going to go 1, 2. I mean, he's close to the guardhouse, which is great, but I think everything else points against doing this. You're talking 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, a week at best. At best, you're gonna take a week to get that done, and you're otherwise gonna be, I bet you, trapped up in the crag. I bet you that he goes up there and gets trapped in the crag between 2 spaces with stuff and just run down. And bats. Just offhand, and bats. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. And I mean, that's all fine and good. And locate the pool is great, I suppose, but sort of a pain, right? We're not getting any more wolves. The Thieves Guild effectively is out of play. There's no more points in the Thieves Guild, really. So I'm gonna put the Thieves Guild here. Oof, we're getting a little crowded over here. Put the Thieves Guild there. I mean, the Crone's going to be scored. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about where the Swordsman is at the moment. I need to figure something else to do with him. I am going to head, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to go up there. So what possibly could this be, right? So it is going to be, it's not Bones because we already got Bones. It's not Stink. It's not Smoke. Could be Dank. We're going to head up. Now, if it's Dank, that's going to suck because we don't want Snakes. Snake's bad. But we are going to head up. Move, and move into the crag. And we're just going to go for it. So that's 10, 10, and 10. The only person who doesn't have a 10 is... damn it. The person that does not have a 10 is our Witch King here. And Witch King is going to go to 2 and then 4. And he is done. So that's it. Day 10. We have a singular monster roll coming. It is a 6, so there are bats. It's all bats all day. We'll just do the Swordsman last today. Woods Girl is first. The Woods Girl drops the crone off. Done. 2, 3, and 4. Nothing appears. The Druid. Where is the Druid? Oh, the Druid's up here. The Druid is hiding with a die, so he has to hide. And he succeeds. And then he's going to try to burn the place down. He's going to burn, like, the stables or something. That's a fail. 1. 2 fail. 3 fails. That sucks. Not cool, man. Not cool. But he is done. The Witch King goes here. He is done. The Swordsman is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He makes a naked move. Oh my god, it is ruins. And it is the Lost Castle. Ugh, eesh. Okay. That was actually a bad move then. I didn't... I should have known it was ruins, because technically I could have... That's where I wanted. That's what I was hoping to see. I was hoping to see statue. That's why I did the move up there. Unfortunately, I also see all the bats. Oh, this is going to suck. I don't think we get 3 of them. I mean, we get 3 of them. Because we get this one. And we get this one in Flutter. And we don't get that one. So a dumbass ballsy move is probably going to get all of our guys killed. So, okay. I mean, let's see how this all is going to go real quick. So we're going to mentally play this out here and see how bad it is going to be. I mean, we're going to die. For sure. But round 1, at least, we have a chance to kill 1 or 2 of these things. And let's see if and how that can play out. So they are hitting us for certain. We cannot undercut anyone but this guy. But he does not have to ever be hit. So we can first take, so that's one that's gonna, that is going to live for the moment. These guys can each take another one. And then I am going to ready this weapon with a chit. And then, unfortunately, the best we can do is play that. And we can sort of cover a move. So he could dodge-ish. And he can't dodge if he's on that side. we are hoping that he lines up, and we're hoping that he lines up here or here. So, okay, let's, so we're hoping that the first guy does not line up because he is in full on dodge mode. So we're hoping for a 5. 5 is good. 5 knocks him down to there. And he flips, which I don't think matters at all. Here, we're hoping he does line up because our weapon is longer than his attack right now. So here we're hoping he lines up. 2, he does not flip and line up. Ugh. And he flips. So we couldn't have saved him no matter what. So that's too bad. And we're hoping this guy lines up. Nope, he goes right to the bottom. And doesn't flip. So this guy lives. Yay. This guy gets eaten. Boo. This guy gets eaten. Ugh. Okay. And these two are going to end up over here on my sheet. Actually, they're... Oh, shit. That is a problem, by the way. Because now I can't run because they flipped. So hoping for that awesome round actually harmed me quite a bit. So we're going to burn a fight chit, and that's this one. And we have to play a move too. And that means we can't... means we can't play a heavy enough fight to win. Oh, we can. That's not true. So we got that. So we have to play it sort of wonky because otherwise we're going to die. We're going to play it on that guy, I suppose. Now you could play on this side. I mean, we need him to survive a round. We need to survive a round. So I think the Swordsman has just sealed his fate. Should have got out of dodge while he could. And then just backed out of that. But I actually thought we had a decent chance of killing that second. And had we killed the second one, then I could do the same thing with Rogue 7, or just move that one bat, and we would have this guy would have dodged, and we would have vaguely killed the other ones one at a time, and I thought we sort of had that in hand, although round 2 it doesn't quite work out, right? So pretty much what we need to happen is we need a 2 or a... well, we don't want a 4. So now we want a 2 or a 4. Anything else is death. 2 or 4, good. Everything else, certain death. Come on, give me the 4. 2. Oh no, 2's not good. Wait a minute, what were we shooting for? Hold on. Hold the hell on. 4 is good. How do we... Oh, it's 1. It was really only a 4 that could have made this work, right? Because a 4 keeps everything intact. So this is a 1 in 6 chance of goodness, a 1 in 6 chance of everybody misses, and a 4 in 6 chance of someone lining up and killing you. Oh my God. Is that true? Yeah, I think it is true. because we can't cover our move in this case because this guy's faster than us. So because of that, so a 2 and a 4 wouldn't have mattered. So we're gonna die. The swordsman is gonna die. And then down here it barely matters, right? 1, so he lines up. So now, mind you, if we'd have flipped him in hopes, then we'd have been but we're still dead. So we are dead. He is dead. These guys all go to the dead pile. Well, that sort of sucks. I always hate when I get a guy killed, and that was just a bad move up into something which theoretically I should have known better, right? I should have known. Well, I mean, there's any number of ways that plays out where it's not as bad. Let's say it's ruined. Say we don't roll. Well, duh. Let's say, right? But a naked move into the Lost Castle is probably bad news. No matter what. So I suppose that's that for him. And we catch no bats. And yeah, that was a little bit. That was a little bit wonky on my part. What was I thinking? I wasn't thinking. I was hoping to get vaguely lucky. I was hoping that we would hit the statue, like like it was, and that it might be the imp, and we would just throw the rogues at it, and we would get lucky, and the chits would turn out, and that was not a good play. So I would so mulligan that if I if no one were watching. No, yeah, I mean, I think it happens every so often. That gives me a little bit. That's like a lesson learned there, right? That's yeah. What the hell are you doing? That is not how you play the game, sir. So the swordsman bites it. He dies. He dies. And I have his score frozen Act 3, effectively. Two points less than he has right now. And we just take him off the board. Does anyone else have an issue? No. And that was day 10. All right. Yeah, that was bad. Bad. Had you rolled anything but bats, frankly, that's all good. I mean, dragons would have sucked because you'd have lost all the rogues. But again, that could have gone a little better. Even that fight could have gone better. And that sort of round one, hubris, right? Weapons longer. I got a shot. No, you don't got a shot. Go away. Stop it. Okay. So let's arson again. The Woods girl did cross BL2, so she gets to cross that one off her list. She has another. She does get another wooded thing, but she is now sort of stuck. So the question for the Woods Girl is, and I don't know why. Oh, she wanted to get the wood marker there. I think she's going to go to BL3. Move, BL3. And she's going to rest for sure. Oh, you know what? She's going to do 2 rests because she has to take cover. So done. She's going to burn 2 rests. 3 is dead. 4 is our guy. And what we're going to do is we are going to rest. We're going to extra spell X. Spell. We're going to extra spell. That's 2 today. That one will enchant the tile. So this one does nothing. This rest brings that in. This one does nothing. This one can enchant the tile, and the other one can flip a chit. And that will make this open, and then we'll head to 5. And we'll move to house. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. All right, that's 11. The bats rear their ugly head again. 4. Giants, trolls. Woods Girl's first. She's going to head here. That's going to take care of 3. And she is going to rest twice. And that'll bring that back. And then do we get a troll? We do not get a troll. Done. The Witch King is going to rest once. He's going to spell X and spell. So that's going to bring back one of these, which will do that one, which he will then burn to flip the tile. Then he goes, oops, and he goes 1, 2. So he's going to actually score twice. He's going to bring back the Dead Adventurer, and he's going to score Fan Club. So that's going to be 2 cards for him. He's going to get this guy as a buddy, and he's going to totally exploit that. He's going to burn one of these chips. Fan Club is gone. And we have Locate the Horde. Okay. So that's not bad for the Witch King. And he brings back the Dead Adventurer's body. Done, and that goes away. And now the Druid is going to hide 1d6. He failed, so now he cannot complete his arson thing there. So he is done. Does anything appear for a chapel, campfire? Yes, the Lancers appear at the chapel. Does Druid like the Lancers? He likes the Lancers. He's like, hey, Lancer buddies. Now, the Woods Girl knows that she can now get through there if she wants to. She needs to do 6, 4, 5, and 1. Damn it. That's the worst. I just think you need to do 5 and just get it out of the way because that's the one that's sort of not super useful. So on day 12, I mean, unfortunately, the Druid's in this cycle. He's got to get that done. The Woods Girl is in a different clunky cycle, which is she's got to do. She got to hit Borderlands 5 and probably back to 3. Move 5, move 3. Done. He's dead. Now we got to figure out what the hell to do as the Witch King. We like the company. They exist. Oh, we have to roll, actually. Let's roll on the neutral chart, just in case. Because we might lose our buddy if we get jump. No. Good. Two. So where are we going as the Witch King? I mean, Treasure would be okay. I suppose Delver would be fine. We know where the Horde is. Well, or it's here. Or it's down here, and we're not sure. One, two, three, four. I mean, we could make our way to the cliff, find our way down here with guide. Or you have to go 1, 2, you have to go this way. Still gonna have to find this. So I think we need to save guide for that, because otherwise you're just not doing it. So, okay. 1, 2, 3. We'll go to Borderland 3. So we are going to rest and then move, 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 BL3. So we got that, 12, 12, and 12 done. Oop, oh, Jesus. I wish I would stop doing that to these frickin' move sheets. Not that I keep them or anything. It's not a huge deal. One more dragons. All right. Woods Girl is first. She is moving 5 and then 3. So let's knock 5 off of her list. But we do get Flutter 1. And Flutter is going to draw these guys to here. So she is done. The Witch King goes 1, 2, 3. Pretty sure that's what he does. And he rests once first. So he does that. And that draws these boys. A little clunky. Druid hiding. He does. And now he's going to burn the place down. And he fails once. He's got this. This is the day. No, that is not the day. This is the day. Yes, burn. Okay. Arson it is. So the Order hates him more. Order hates him. Order does not like the Druid. Just put it that way. He did succeed at Arsonist. So he's going to take this card and burn it. He'll take that card instead. But he gets one of the treasures from the order. So he's going to take a treasure. So he's going to go down here to the order. He's going to take the bottom treasure. That's going to be, and it's arbitrary and random. So, oops, oh, gosh darn it. So he's taking the bottom one. That's his. He got the lost keys. Oh my God, the best thing ever. So he's got the lost keys. Sort of useless, but he's got them. And he's got to locate the vault. And he is done. So his arson is done. He gets Quiet Night, which allows him to rest quickly and easily and spiffily. So he is done with the day. And now we have this fight, because neither of these folks are hidden. So we've got we have got 2 dragons. Are we luring any of the dragons? I mean, each of our archers could lure a single dragon, as a for instance, if we were willing to work together. And, I mean, he can drain one's life, so not even a thing. So I think so are we gonna, yes, okay. So you gotta choose to lure or not, pretty much. So they give each other a sly look. I suppose they'll cooperate just enough. So the Witch King actually is going to lure one. She'll lure one. And then he'll deploy his over here as the target, unfortunately. She will ready her bow. It's going to be on the deadly side, and then she's going to play over here like that. The Witch King, on his encounter phase, is going to play and cast Drain Life. And he cannot dodge a Drain Life, so he is going to die. So over here, oops, we don't need to drag the Witch King's dice, really? Do we? No? So let's see where everybody shoots. Let's see where the dragon ends up. The dragon ends up in 5. He goes down 1. Let's see where our bowmen go. We actually want the 3. So he goes down and he's going to get tagged here. He's 5, so he drops down 1. Wow, so everybody lines up in that spot. Does this guy shoot or not? He does not shoot. Does this guy shoot or not? He also does not shoot. Uh-oh. Well, that ain't good. It's all up to the Woods Girl. So he's heavy and he's armored. So she needs a 2 or a 1. Because everybody else decided to not shoot. But she needs a 2 or a 1 to pierce through. She does not get it. He is killed. The rogues are getting gutted today. He is also killed. It doesn't matter what he does because he's not going to be able to dodge this thing. And it's longer than his attack. So he does get a kill. Now he has no black magic, which sort of sucks. He's not going to cast Fiery Blast. He's going to, he is going to sit here because he doesn't want to. This guy is going to go either to the Woods Girl or him. It goes to him, which is too bad. So he's going to burn a Melt into Mist. So he's going to disappear. Poof. In the meantime, she's going to target him. And she's going to take a shot. He goes down here. She needs a 1 or a 2 again. 6. That ain't going to happen. Bam. So that's the problem. So she is not killing it. Okay. So he is done. And he's hanging out there. Unkillable. That's going to be 5 prowess for him, no matter what happens. And that guy's going to the Deadpool, no matter what happens. And so the Woods Girl has to... I suppose she's going to lure. Take another shot. Where does this guy end up? He ends up 5. So he's going to drop down to there. Both these guys are going to hit. Does he kill it? Nope. Does she kill it? Yes. Bam. So she gets 1. He gets 1. They both get 5 points. So she is up to 19 in prowess. The Witch King has his first 5 points of prowess. The Witch King lost his dude, so he's a little bit upset with the Woods Girl and her archer contingent. So where are we at? I think we are figuring out what the Druid does here on day 13. I think locate the shrine is the next task. So 1, 2, and search. Move to the cliff, and execute 2 searches. Done. The Woods Girl has 1, 4, and 6 to hit in the Borderlands. Excuse me. So she's going to go 6 and 1. Move 6, move 1, and she is done. And the Witch King is also moving 6 and 1 because that is sort of his. So move 6, move 1, and he is done. And so this is day 13. And we have 2 serpents and demons appear on day 13. Druid is first. The Druid goes here, and the Druid is going to search 2 times, hoping to get a 3, 2, or a 1. He does not. He does not. And the demon appears. Not ideal. The Woods Girl goes pop, pop, done. Nothing appears. The Witch King goes and also hits, and nothing appears. Day 14, gray magic in every clearing. We're going to hide and search for that path. The Woods Girl is going to... all she needs is 4. And the Witch King is going to head up. So the Woods Girl is going to move 6 and move 4. And that should give her Explore Borderland. That's her goal there. And then the Witch King is going to go the other direction. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. But we need to be careful. So give me a second. He's going to go 1. So he's going to move into the woods. He is going to extra spell X and spell, and that's going to get his chits, he flip his chit there. We're going to do an extra spell phase, so that's not going to count even. We're going to move again, hide, I believe, and move to the lair. So 1, 2, 3 moves to the lair. Right? 1, 2, 3 moves to the lair. We are hidden. And we have a black magic kit ready to go, even if it's only a time 3. Now, we could do a different thing entirely and animate that guy. Though he's not great, he might be useful to us. So why don't we plan for that instead? Instead of rushing up there, let's plan for that. So we're going to move into the woods nonetheless. We are going to rest 2 times. That's going to bring both black magic chits, both type 5s back. Because we're going to need 2 black for this. We're going to use our spell X. We're going to use an extra spell. And then our last phase. That will give us 2 black chits, 2 type 5s on day 14. Done. So it is day 14. We got 2 rolls here. It's a 5 and a 3. Oops, it was a 5 and a 3. Hold on. A 3 and a 5. Good enough. This spider comes back to life. But that's it. That's most of it. So let's see who goes first. It is the Witch King first. The Witch King moves to here and then puts a bunch of shit into play. So he's going to drag this and this back. Spell X is nothing. Then he's going to flip those 2, and he is done. The Woods Girl. The Woods Girl is going to go 6, 4. So 6 and 4. She's going to get jumped by goblins. But she does cover the borderland. So she is done with the borderland. She has to run at the end of the day. I think the Druid hides, I believe. Yes, the Druid hides. He does. And he's going to execute 3 searches, and he gets it on the first one. So Cliff is found. Cliff 3-6 is found. Nothing else matters, and I don't think anything else appears. It doesn't. Not super thrilled with where I ended up there. So the Woods Girl is going to burn this guy. That's going to take this out of play. She's going to flee. Unfortunately, she has to flee this way because that's the way she came in. And she is done. And that is going to be the end of our week. So she's going to score 2 because of Borderland. And she actually gets 10 more bucks. Or she could have taken cover. So is that worth it? No, she can't run because her guy dies. So she's going to burn take cover instead. So I'm going to bring this back. I'm going to burn take cover and explore borderland. She's going to draw 2 quest cards for next week. A dig site and troll slayer, which she can do both. But that's going to give her 6 points. That's a huge, huge jump in card points for her. And she burns take cover, so she actually ends this day hidden here with the goblins. So tomorrow she'll get to choose where she ends up. That's our week. So for the Druid, I have a single point. But I have him not necessarily winning gold. He has 27 gold. He has a great treasure. Done. The Woods Girl has 36 gold, 19 prowess. So I have her now winning gold. She is winning prowess. I don't know how many did the dead swordsman end up with? Oh, it erases all his crap. Well, that's good to know. So I have her winning prowess because he only had whatever, some small number there. But more than the Witch King, I had 7 originally. So I think she's winning gold and winning prowess. The Witch King, unfortunately, he does have 3 card points, and he does have some prowess, but I don't have him super high. So my scores currently are the swordsman who's dead, of course, is only going to end up with 2 of those points, possibly at this point, at this juncture. The Witch King has 3. The Druid has 5. The Woods Girl has 10, but that's because she's winning she's winning 2 categories there. So that's it. I think that is a good week 2 for us. And all right, feels good that we're in the thick of things here. The Lost Crone got done, right? And the Wolf Bounty got also completed. So we're done. We're ready for 3 new events at the beginning of the week here. And that's it. That's where we're at. Again, not bad. The swordsman play was a dumb, boneheaded move on my part, which I could have probably predicted that would possibly have not gone well. And yet, still there was that, it was that, yeah, you could have got lucky and lived, but you did not do the correct thing in terms of mitigating the bad luck, which is usually the cardinal sin of Magic Realm, is not anticipating what could go wrong. If you are thinking what could go right in Magic Realm, you are generally wrong. Don't do that. You should think about what could go wrong and how do I stop that thing. And if you do that, usually you will survive the 28 days. So, I think that's where we'll end. Once again, the scores are 10 to 5 to 4, but dead to 3. So we'll have to put something here, right? We'll put like X's. Just to show he's dead. So I'm going to keep his score up just to sort of get an idea. But it's very possible that what happens is he loses that prowess point and ends up with 3 points, so 1 point at the end of this whole thing, just to the consolation point. So that's it, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate people stopping by. Thank you very